In today's video, I'll be playing 3 very instructive rapid chess games where I'll be explaining my thought process as best as I can. The games are going to be very instructive and also very entertaining. And without further ado, let's get some games started. Okay, we have a 22-36 rated player here. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. Okay, opponent is going for the Alakine defense. Let's go here. I think going for the center is the way to go. Do we just grab here? Yes, I think that's the way. I think I did some studying. Okay, move like this. I'm tempted to play for now. I'm not seeing what I gain with that. Maybe I should have just pushed pawn forward. Let's play a move like this. I won't be surprised if I get it with this move. I'm tempted to play this move. But after I move like this, do I worry about my opponent capturing here and ruining my pawn structure? That's not a move I'm worried about, and I'm not worried about that move for one reason. Okay, let's say I play a move like this, opening push pawn. Let's play a move like this, or let's go here first. How do we proceed here? I know opening wants to push pawn here and land a move like this and try to land a check here. So let's say I play a move like this, and opening push pawn forward. If I castle my king, if opening captures, I can capture. I think I should be fine. Opening will be left with this isolated pawn, so I should be fine. But if opening push pawn forward, I'm just okay. Then I can play moves like this. Maybe opening hits me with this move, but let's see. And if I have to, I may be able to play a move like this to soften up this pawn. All right. More very much interested in castling, but let's play a move like this. Maybe opponent has to capture here or just go back. And after that capture, I can go here. Opponent wants to land this move. Not a move I really agree with. Opponent, you give me the bishop pair. I would like to hold on to the bishop pair, but at what cost, guys? Let me just castle my king. Let's castle to safety before I ask for too much chaos. Before I successfully ask for too much chaos. And am I losing a pawn? I think we can play moves like this. Ending my pawn. Although we need to watch out for these guys. Very important. Oh my goodness. When I saw that move, I just was not calculating it enough. Oh my goodness me. Oh, guys. How did I allow that? I think we should land this move first. I'm losing this. The problem. And if I move it, I lose this. I guess we just have to capture here. Lose this. Move somewhere, crazy stuff. Can't be blundering pawns like that. Justice, you cannot be blundering pawns like that. Still can't move. Opponent just wants to trade everything. All right, let's go here. Opponent can capture here. I'm looking at playing this move. This pawn is under attack. This pawn is under attack. Problem is soon. Okay, this pawn is not really under attack. That is defended. Problem is as soon as I capture one of those pawns, I'm losing one of my own pawns. All right, let's go here. Maybe a move like this doesn't seem to do much. A move like this, okay. I'm also looking at playing moves like this, just trying to bully this piece away. Try to land a move like this. Then, if opponent plays this move, be my guess. I'm just going to capture here. This is going to be an isolated pawn. Although this is a pawn that we have to babysit now. All thanks to my sick blunder. Okay, now that is now defended. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I don't think I have an issue with this. I really have an issue with this. I wish to pretend I do not. This pawn is a backward pawn and the pawn might just fall. That pawn is not an easy pawn to hold on to and I'm already down material. Please, you can't be making such easy blunders. You cannot be making such an easy blunder. Right, let's try to forgive ourselves and focus on the game at hand. Maybe I should just try holding on to my pawn. Let me just try supporting my pawn. That might not be bad. That may not be bad. Let's try doing this. Let's try holding on to my pawn. What if opponent plays this move? I think I'm just going away. If opponent plays this move, which makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Now I'm losing this. I know right from time that would be a difficult pawn to hold on to. Knew right from time it was going to be a difficult pawn to hold on to. Position is lost for me. Position is simply lost. I'm going to be down 2 pawns. Position is resignable. I feel like playing this move, but opponent can hit me with some other nasty move. Opponent can hit me with this. After I check here, or else I have to move. Alright, let's go here. If opponent captures here, I can capture here. Okay, if opponent push pawn forward, then let's go here. Oh, that was not my plan. That was really not my plan, but that was what I ended up playing. I wanted to play this move. This move is just a one move threat that doesn't seem to do much. Opponent can play moves like this. My plan, okay, maybe if opponent plays a move like this, maybe then I can play this move and maybe it's making sense now. Maybe it is making sense now. Except I should be losing something. Should be losing something. Opponent can grab this pawn. I'm trying to go grab this pawn. Opponent can grab this pawn. Opponent has to watch out. If I'm able to capture here, land a check here, opponent might get in trouble. Guys, opponent might be in trouble if opponent allows this check. If opponent gets greedy and capture here, it's looking like GG's to me. Opening cap. I have this check. Opening king goes here. Opening king goes up. I wish I have checks here or somehow. But then I have this check. The king is forced here. I have a check here. Maybe the position is equal. The king goes here. And if I capture here, opening just captures. My pass pawn going to be fast enough. I have a pawn here. A check here. Opening goes up. A check here. Opening can come here. A check here. Opening goes up here. What do we have? Okay. Looks like we don't really have a lot going on for us here. Let's go here. Let's go for this check. Opponent dares to block this way. A check here wins this queen. Looks like the position is going to be a draw. If opponent goes back, I'm not seeing how I proceed. Aside from just if I can land a check here. Oh, if opponent goes back, a check here, the king goes here. A check here, king can hide here, but the king just hides here. If opponent hides here, I have this check. So the king goes back here. I really don't want a draw, but I'm not seeing how I win. If I go for this check, opponent is forced to come back. No, opponent has this move. Okay, let's say I go for this check now. Opponent has this move. If I go for this check, opponent can even block with the queen. I'm down 2 pawns, guys, mind you. I'm down 2 pawns. Guess we have to go here. Wait, do I have this check? Where is that check leading? Oh, I have this check. Where's the king going? Okay, the king goes here. I have this check. Opponent king goes here. If opponent king goes here, that should lead to checkmate. Or at least my opponent losing material. No, not really leading to checkmate. Okay, if I land this check, if opponent king goes here, the check here is checkmate. So if I land this check, opponent blocks this way. Check here, I'm winning the queen. So if I land this check, opponent can't really go into any of these squares or play this move. So opponent is forced to play this move. So what other check do I have? Check here, opponent can just go capture. And I have nothing. Oh yeah, I'm going to be sad if I had missed something here. Let's go for this check instead. Oh, that was not the check I wanted to play. Guys, okay. Was that the check I wanted to play? No, guys, that was not the check I wanted to play. That was definitely not the check I wanted to play. I wanted to play this check after calculating everything. I just missed. I just did the wrong check. A check here, opening just blocks. Opening can block this way. We have to capture here. Guys, I should have just gone from the draw. Should have gone for the draw and I was chilling. What was that justice? What was that justice? I wanted to go for the draw. After doing my calculation, I realized draw looks like a only viable option for me. Then I played something that is not a draw. Then I can even start rolling this pawn. Okay, the moment opening pushes pawn, I have this check. I should grab this pawn. I have no time advantage. Sadly, I have no time advantage. Then also has 2 pawns advantage. I wanted to go for the draw. After calculating everything, decided to play one of the worst move on the board. Maybe the position is equal, just maybe. Then has a check here. I think I have this move. I don't want to lose all my pawns on the board. Losing those pawns is how I lose the game. Check here. I'm going up here. What if opponent goes up here? Let's go here. I'm trying to trade pawns. I think the more pawns leaving the board, the better for me. Pass on the attack. But wherever I played, I would. Okay, I should have just captured. Oh, I got hit with a check here. What was I even saying? Oh, threatening to go for this pawn, which opponent is just not going to allow. I have no time to figure this out. Another sad thing. Opponent lets me grab this pawn. I might just be back in the game. And lets me. Looks like I'm going here. Opponent can go. King is cut off. Crazy stuff. Also cutting my opponent's king off. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. To remain on this square. The moment I go here, opening has it. I should be losing. Okay, I have to remain on these 2 squares. I have no time as well. Crazy. If I go for this check, opening can go here. Let's go for this check. Oh my goodness, opening has that. Oh, I should just cut off that king. Is that what I should just? Have to go here. I have no time. 16 seconds. Now I have to just give all kinds of check on this part of the board. The position should not be equal. The moment I capture, your opponent has this check. Can I really draw this game? I draw this game. can't. I should not be able to draw this game. I should not be able to draw this game. Even though the position look kind of equal. Because how is my opponent making progress without losing a pawn? I had the draw, guys. I had the draw, but I did not go for it. Looks like I should have a pass pawn of my own. Wow. Position is dead equal now. Position is dead equal. Oh, I have no time. Position is dead equal. I have no time. Oh, I really put up a very good defense there. I really put up a very good defense there. Let's see what happened in this game. I played with 86.8% accuracy. Opponent played with 87.8. There was never a time I was completely winning. Even when I had those check, after my calculation, I realized I had nothing. But let's quickly see what happened in the game. After when I had those checks, I think my best was for perpetual checks, which I did not go for. It was the Alakine defense, chase the knight away, and I just looked on the Alakine defense recently. I've been able to play 7 book move. Who stepped out of book move? I was the one to first step out of the book move. Okay, I should have just played this move. I did not play that move. And position is slightly better for my opponent, even though my opponent is playing with the black pieces. Guys, I saw all of this and I played this move. And it is the best move. I thought it was a blunder. I should have captured with a pawn. Okay. Okay. It was still manageable here. Not really. Not really. Just lost now because I dropped the pawn. Opponent did not capture. And then I defended the pawn. But at some point, I still dropped the pawn again. Now it is just completely winning, like, lost for me. This is the move I wanted to play. I mistakenly played the other move. And then I strike with this move. Opponent allowed this move. And it was dead equal here, I think. Think it's dead equal here, and I saw the move. I calculated the move. I saw I had nothing. I wanted to go for this perpetual check, but after yapping for like 2 minutes, I mistakenly played this move, which is just bad. I mistakenly played that move, which is just bad. Yes, which is just bad. But I was able to defend very well. Some kind of Hikaru kind of defense. I defended this game very well. Even though I was completely lost, I knew I was completely lost. I tried my best. I was defending, and I was able to secure a third equal position in the end of the game. At the end of the game, at this point on the game, I thought the moment my opponent played this move, I thought it was completely equal because getting this rook away simply loses this, and my king just has to hide on this part of the board. I think the mistake was when my opponent decided to push pawn, and push pawn. I think that is where my opponent decided made the biggest mistake in the game. I think that should be it. Still not a mistake. Still completely winning for my opponent. Okay, still completely winning for my opponent. Wow. Wow. At this point, I was kind of saying, okay, the position should be equal. That's what I thought. Okay, I landed this check, and I grabbed this. Okay, now this was the position when, this was the point where the position was equal. After this move, I quickly captured here, and then I pushed my pawn forward, captured a pawn here, position dead equal, but I got flagged, and that is GG's. Let's get another game started. We have a 22-31 rated player here. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. And we're going to be seeing the Scotch Gambit or some Petrov defense. Okay, we have this Scotch. I'm looking at going for the Scotch Gambit. Let's see what my opponent knows about this Gambit. Opponent plays this move, and I'm going to strike here. If opponent doesn't capture, I think recapturing this way is the way to go. Just go back this way. Opponent is saying justice. I'm not interested in playing your Scotch Gambit. I have a very good control of this square, and I would like to take advantage of that. Opponent might hop in the knight here, even knight. Opponent doesn't. Oh, opponent is going to do that. Opponent is going to go for this my knight, my bishop. I don't think that's a bishop I do not want to lose. I think I'm okay losing that bishop. The bishop is blocked by its own pawn. A move like this comes to my mind. A move like this comes to my mind. Let's go here. Now I'm simply threatening to capture here and capture here. That is the threat. All right, let's go here. Simply hitting this, but that's just it. Can't I just capture here? Opponent just blundered. That should be a blunder. Can't I capture here? If opponent captures here, I land this fork, and I should be winning the exchange. So if I capture here, if opponent captures here, I land this fork. If I capture here, if opponent captures here, I capture here, and I should be able to capture here, and I should be chilling. Let's go here. That should be a blunder from my opponent. That's a blunder. We are just picking up the exchange now. Should be picking up the exchange now. Let's go here. I'd like to land a check here. We do not have it at the moment. Let's go here. I'm keeping an eye on this pawn. I'm looking at just playing a move like this, just trading the queen. So how is my opponent defending this pawn? That's amazing. After I move like this, what is my opponent's plan? What is my opponent's plan? After I capture here, maybe opponent wants to capture this pawn. And if I go here, opponent has this check. That might be my opponent's plan. But the problem is that I have this move. That's the problem for my opponent. I have that move. So if opponent goes capture here, I'm not interested in landing a check here and trying to capture because my opponent can easily block this way. If opponent captures here, the problem is that I have this move and opponent will have to worry about that because I'm just threatening checkmate and the queen is under attack. So capturing this pawn, opponent should not be calculating that. Let's defend this pawn. Opponent wants to land this move. Ooh, guys. Opponent want to land this move and for some moment I thought I would just play some random move like this, but then opponent has this crazy stuff. Opponent plays this move, like sacking here, capturing here. That is giving up my advantage for absolutely no reason. That is simply giving up all of my advantage for no reason. Let's go here instead. I'm stopping my opponent from playing any kind of move here, trying to put pressure down my king side. Oh my goodness me. Opponent is threatening checkmate here. Let's not panic, guys. That's how we blunder. Panicking here is how we blunder. Knight is threatening checkmate. I cannot allow that. This knight, he likes sacking back, but sacking back is how I lose. Move like this comes to mind. Opponent just captures there. Don't tell me I just blundered. See? Knight is hitting me with a lot of nasty threats here. A lot. Opponent has a check here. I should be able to go here. Opponent captures here. That will be a queen. Opponent cannot really do that. Oh, opponent is fighting, guys. We have to watch out. Guy is fighting. Move like this looks reasonable. That might be a reasonable blunder. We are going to calculate. Let's see what my opponent proceeds with next. I'm looking at playing a move like this, but opponent doesn't have to move the knight. If only opponent has to move the knight. Also playing moves like this and trying to double up on this part of the board, landing a check here comes to mind. The move looks slow. The move looks slow. What about just going here and trying to land this check and grabbing this queen? So that might be a move. So let's say we go here now. Opponent lands a check here and move away. Opponent lands another check and moving away. So a move like this I'm kind of interested in. So if opponent lands a check here, I play this. If opponent lands a check here, I can capture it one of my rooks. I should be fine. A move like this I'm going to calculate. And the threat is to land checkmate here. And the threat is also to land a check here and pick up this queen. What if my opponent just plays this move? I think we can land a check here regardless. Force the king here. Land a check here. There's a king going then. Alright, let's see how my opponent handles this. Oh, this move I'm really considering. I play a move like this. Opponent lands a check here, I go here. Opponent lands a check here, I go here. Queen is under attack. Opponent doesn't have a check here because my rook is seated here. My queen is doing a good job defending this. What if my opponent just plays this move? Oh, If opponent plays this move, I have this check. I have this check and I should be able to come back this way and offer a queen trade. A move like this doesn't work. A move like that looks really good. Just bringing everything into the game. But a move like this, I think I should have this check and I should be escaping this way. Should have this check and opponent has to be careful what they play next. Opponent has to be very careful what they play next. A move like this. Okay, opponent plays this move. Wow, guys. Opponent is threatening to land a check. Yeah, let's say we go here now. Opponent land this check. That's checkmate. That's just checkmate. I don't think we can allow checkmate, can we? And I also see something my opponent is interested in playing. What if we just go here and then go here? What is a mass? Mass might not be massing. If I allow this check, that is checkmate. I can play a move like this. Opponent has this check move. I think I have this check. I should still be fine. Let's say I sack here. Opponent captures and then I go here. The material is equal. I think I'm just giving back the advantage for no reason, and that is not something I'm interested in doing. Okay, opponent wants to land this move, but after I check here and just come back here, I think I should be defending this way. Let's go here. A move like this I already explained doesn't seem to work. I can land this check and then offer a queen. A move like this looks very pretty. I have this check and maybe opponent blocks this way. Then I can just come back here. I can just come back here and I should be fine. What if opponent blocks this way? I think okay, then I'm looking at playing a move like this. Doesn't seem to do much. Okay, opponent blocks this way. Let's offer the queen trade. My piece might be trapped. My rook trapped. Opponent is fighting. Opponent has this move. I think I should be able to run away this way. I'm not sure I want to give back the rook. That's a problem. I don't want to give back the rook. I easily just give back the rook, but I have nothing then. I'm not sure I'm interested in having nothing after having this kind of position. Having nothing is one of the last thing I'm interested in doing. So I'm defending. I have this move, and the threat is checkmate here. So after a move like this, I see my opponent playing a move like this. You can sack here. Let's go here first. Let's see how opponent handles this. What a check. What about a check here? Okay, let's go here. I think I prefer this. Maybe opponent plays this. If opponent plays this move, I'm going to sack here. And a check here should win this queen. What if I just sack here? Opponent captures my queen. Oh, opponent just missed checkmate. What am I saying? Guys, recording and playing chess is hard. I already calculated that. That was the reason I went there. But opponent just plays a move and I'm getting distracted for no reason. That was an amazing defense from my opponent. Opponent defended that very, very well. Let's quickly see what happened in this game. Okay, I played with 77.7% accuracy. Opponent played with 64.3. I think I messed up the attack. When my opponent started attacking me, I think I messed up something. You can see from the graph, there was a point where my opponent could have just taken the game away from me. How did I mess this game up? Okay. It was the Scotch Gambit. Opponent played it. I should have just castled. Opponent played it in a way they just give back material and say justice. I'm not interested in playing any of this Scotch Gambit with you. Okay, opponent gave up the bishop pair just to get it back again, but I was not really that's a bishop I'm happy to give back. And in this position, opponent just blundered because I have this. Okay, not this blunder. What was the blunder? Okay, I should have captured my queen. Oh, it makes sense. It makes sense. Captured my queen. This is under attack, but can't my opponent just defend it this way? Okay, could have been a little bit good for me, but I captured this way. And after my opponent strikes here, I realize that's just a blunder. I capture here, landed this fork, capture here. Opponent should have resigned, but the guy is resilient. And I thought opponent was going for this pawn. Opponent did not. I think defending that pawn was not okay. I should have just played this move. Yes, maybe I should have just played this move. Encourage my opponent to play something and then land this check. Just try to simplify, and the position should just be completely should be easily winning for me. After this move, it was bad. That was the blunder here. And my opponent found this move. Yes, I should have gone here. Yes, I should have gone here just defending this. I did not play this move, and it's checkmate in 3 now. My goodness me. Oh my god. Opponent had to play this move. Oh my goodness. I think I have to sack the queen and then this checkmate follows. Maybe I have to sack the queen here. Because if I try to play a move like this, if I try to play a move like, oh my god, I blundered checkmate in 3. If I try to play a move like this, that is checkmate. Oh What if I push pawn forward? That is check. Oh, that is also checkmate. Raise the position. I blundered checkmate here. Thank goodness my opponent did not see it. Then I landed this check and then brought my rook back. If opponent land this check, they do not really have anything there. They realize and then they just go back. Okay, opponent, the engine wanted my opponent to sack here. I think capturing with my king would have been an option for me. Just making sure this is defended and I don't get destroyed. Then I play this move, one of the only winning move. Landed this check and then went back. Okay, the engine wanted me to land this check. I should have just gone back, offered a trade, and then I moved my rook. Opponent is clearly attacking my rook. I decided to move my rook away, played this move, and the idea behind one of the trades here is to capture here. And if opponent captures here, I capture here. I was thinking my opponent would play a move like this, but instead, my opponent strike with this way, and this is checkmate. Let's get another game started. Okay, we have a 2300 rated player here. If I'm able to beat this guy, I think this might be my highest rated win. I think this might be my highest rated win if I'm able to win this game. So let's lock in and try getting this win. Okay, let's keep everything defended here. Rock solid. We have the exchange French here. Opponent is injustice. This is the exchange French, but I am just going to outplay you. Position completely symmetrical. Except, okay, not really completely symmetrical. Opponent played it this way. Okay, maybe opponent is going to capture here. I don't know. If opponent captures here, I just capture here and I should be okay. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Just supporting this piece and probably moving somewhere here. Opponent is going there. Bro. Can capture here. Doesn't seem to do anything for me. Pushing this pawn is a lot of commitment. Playing a move like this, opponent can capture here. I feel like just breaking the pin this way. Let's break the pin this way. I think I'm interested in breaking the pin this way. And then playing a move like this if I have to. Evil knight. I have to get rid of this evil knight. That knight is living rent-free in my position. A move like this, I also fancy. A move like that, I just be me giving up material. A move like this, I like. Opponent can sack. What if I go here? That's a move I am skeptical about. If I capture here, what if I go here? If opponent captures here, it doesn't work. If I go here, opponent can just capture. Not sure why my opponent is forcing themselves there. Let's go here. What if I go here? Okay, opponent can then capture here. What if I capture here, allow my opponent capture here and then go here? I think I would be losing a pawn. I don't think I'm interested in losing a pawn here. I think I would be losing a pawn. Move like this, I'm looking at playing. Maybe opponent wants to push this pawn forward. Let's see. Opponent push the pawn forward. I'm going to capture here. Pushing this pawn forward forces this away, but for some reason, I do not want to push the pawn on my side. I just don't want to do that. I think I should be rerouting my piece this way, and I should be fine. Should reroute my piece this way. That's also something I'm considering. So let's say I play a move like this. If opponent push pawn, I'm likely just going to capture. I'm very likely going to capture. I need to watch out with all of these pieces close to my half of in deep in my half of the board. Tactics might just arise from nowhere. It might get tactical from nowhere. All right, let's go back. If I capture here, opponent captures here. I move away. Opponent can capture here. Wait, if I capture here, opponent captures here. I move away, opponent can capture here. Sad. Even though I can capture here, give the queen, capture here. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm looking at landing my knight here. Looking at just landing my knight here. I think the knight is going to be a very strong piece here. A move like this comes to mind. I suspect my opponent is just going to sack the knight. But okay, if I have a move like this, then I have to watch out for moves like this. Wow, crazy stuff. Okay, not really. Not really. Because if my opponent plays a move like this, I capture here and the opponent's queen is under attack. So let's go here. I'm also threatening to just go here. And that's just going to be a very nasty move. If opponent can go back there. For a moment, I thought opponent can go back here. Opponent can't go back here. So how is opponent defending? Maybe a move like this. All right, let's see how opponent defends. What if I just go here? That's a move that's coming to mind. That is really a move that is coming to mind. I need to watch out for this move, this evil knight. So the moment I go here, I need to start calculating this and making sure it doesn't work. So let's say I go here now and opponent plays a move like this. No, not immediately. If they play a move like this, I just capture here. So if I go, oh my goodness me, what a brilliant video, guys. With the knight seated there, it can become really chaotic. What if I go here? Opponent captures my queen. I capture their queen. I think that should be okay for me. Problem is if I go here, maybe opponent sacks here with check. I capture here, opponent has a check here. Should have getting rid of that knight was just not good. If I capture here, it is a move like this is GG's. This GG's, I cannot allow that. So let's say we capture here. Opponent is likely going to play this move. I capture here. Opponent lands a check here. Yes, I can go here. Opponent lands another check. I feel like going here. Position is so crazy. Let's go here. Opponent lands a check here. Can I ignore and just not capture? Just play something. This. Opponent just capture. Yes, that makes sense. What did I capture? I captured a pawn on that. Problem is I can't capture here. That's one of the problems. When the dust settles, what am I down? Capture here. This is going to be hanging at the end. So this tactic just favors my opponent. Is that it? Is that it? If I capture here, opponent can capture here with check. That's sick. Like going here does nothing for me. If I capture here, opponent captures here. Okay. If I capture here, problem is I'm losing this at the end. You can see these guys. You can see their tactics. Tactics is just to opponent just captures here. What can I play? Just down 3 points. Yeah. I would love to capture here. It just doesn't work. This is sad. Let's resign. That was an amazing game from my opponent. Just got tactical and my opponent's tactics. The tactics just favors my opponent. Wow. Opponent played with 97.2% accuracy. Opponent was an undercover grandmaster. What can I do? I played with 8.5% accuracy, but it just was not enough. And it just took one blunder and opponent found all of the tactics. Opponent strike this way, and I was trying to go for the French defense. Not sure what my opponent was going for. Okay, opponent played an inaccurate move in the opening, or maybe some kind of system. Okay, it transposes into the French defense, but opponent played this move just to make sure the French defense is not really the French defense. I kick the bishop away, and then strike with this move, and then opponent was just going crazy with all of these moves. I captured here, which is good. So where did I make the mistake? I think I should have gotten rid of that knight. I definitely should have gotten rid of that knight. I did not. I should have just gotten rid of that knight. And opponent found, that was just a blunder. And opponent found this move. Wow. Wow. Okay, I have to capture with my king. It doesn't really make any difference, guys, because at the end of the day, I would just be losing. I would just be down material. Opponent calculated all of this. And at the end of the line, look at this. I just had to resign. If you have made it this far into the video, do not forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.